It's your boy Hack to the tech to the get that check. So I'm here to do a video. I hear a lot of people, some people been DMing me on Instagram and YouTube, telling me I'm backsliding, telling me, listen, man, I've been going through a lot lately. Check it out. All right. Not only did I lose my dog, my best friend, my only best friend, all right? All right? Like, I basically got no family. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. That was my only family right there. Okay? That was my only family. I got family, but, we don't really keep in touch like that. We're not really cool like that. Like I could really only talk to my mom's on the phone, and you know what I'm saying? And I remember when I went to Puerto Rico, there was this one man. I was a Polish, you know what I'm saying? We went into a bar, and I told him, he asked me, how's your mother? I was like, she's good, but I really can't see her because, you know what I'm saying, we got, I've had issues in the past with family members. That's over with now though. We squashed it. Everything's good now. It's peace. You know what I'm saying? But still, at that time, it wasn't really that much peace. This was like 2021, 2020, and I went into that bar and he told me, listen, don't ever let anybody get in between you and your mother. You go see your mother. You go see your mother. Spend every little bit of time with your mother, whatever time you have. Because if you don't, you're going to regret it. And he told me because he regrets it. He regrets not spending every single little time he had with his mother. And I felt that though. You know what I'm saying? That was real. And, so, I'm not gonna lie. Rest in peace to my little doggy, Coke. I love him with all my heart, but ever since then, I began much closer to my mother, you know what I mean? I've been calling her a lot more, you know what I mean? We've been talking like every day, like 2-3 times a day. Sometimes it's a gift and a curse, you know what I mean? But yeah, so, a lot of people tell me I'm backsliding. I gotta repent. Listen, I got my relationship with God, my own relationship with God. You don't know what I have involved with God, but God bless you. Worry about your own relationship with God, please. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about mine. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing my own thing. I'm on my own level. I'm just going through it. but I'm doing much better. I'm doing much better. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to feel a little better. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not gonna lie, yo. Not gonna lie. I never felt this type of pain before. All right? Like, I've lost cousins, I've lost friends, I've lost family members, but like losing my pet was really, really crazy for me because he was there when I lost my grandmother. You know, he used to like when I lived with my mother, she was in hospice care at home, and Coco used to be there, and he used to hop on the hospice bed. My grandma used to bug out like, ah, you know what I'm saying? But she used to love him. You know what I mean? Facts. And it was crazy. People calling me while I'm on freaking recording. But yeah, it was crazy, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, he was there with my grandmother. He was there, my cousins, stuff. I mean, he was there through a lot with me, like, a lot. My anxiety attacks, when I first got put on medication, you know what I mean? He helped me out through a lot, that little dog. He was a blessing, you know what I mean? And now I got him right here. He's still with me, you know what I'm saying? And it hurts. Yeah, it hurts, but he's with me. You know what I'm saying? And this, what I feel right here, it's gonna always let me know that he's with me. You know what I'm saying? And that's a fact. But check it out. So I got a few things to talk about. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do like 3 videos today. So I was watching that Panda cop Cuban link video. You know what I mean? Listen, man, Cuban link, he's not a bad dude. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Cuban link. He's not a bad dude. Never said he was a bad dude. Of course, he was never a bad MC. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? He's a good MC, dope MC. But it's just one thing. You know what I mean? It's just one thing about him. It's like I just gotta say one thing about him. He said, no, Panda cop said he tried reaching out to Getty, and they never talked about this. They never mentioned this. They never mentioned about trying to reach out to Getty. He tried to reach out to Sace. He tried to reach out to Prospect. He tried to reach out to, you know what I'm saying, to Joe. He tried to reach out to Tony Sunshine. He tried to reach out to everybody. And nobody wanted to say anything. Now, then Panda cop says some ish like, why? Why wouldn't they? There gotta be a reason. You know what I mean? There gotta be a reason. You know what I'm saying? And then Cuban Link responds, yeah, the reason is because they think he's the one that wants attention. He's the one that, you know what I'm saying, that wants this and that, this and that, this and that. You know? I just think, look, man, look, in all reality, I'm gonna keep it funky with everybody, all right, on this topic. I just think that Fat Joe, like, he been doing this since day one, all right? Everybody knows his story from the streets. to being down with DITC, hip hop, from the streets, being born in the Bronx, on the projects, being down with DITC, then going to do his own thing, then putting on Pun and Cuban Link and Triple Six and Prospect and Remy Ma, you know what I'm saying, and Getty, and putting on all these people, you know what I'm saying? I think that's just you can't say nothing else. Like, that's just, you can't say nothing else about that. Like, what else are you gonna say? Like, you know what I mean? That's the answer. That's the answer that Panda Cop. But Panda Cop said why? That's why, because Fat Joe put everybody on. You know what I'm saying? So they got nothing to say. Cuban Link is the only one that got something to say. You know what I'm saying? He's the only one that got something to say. You know what I mean? I bet you if Big Pun was still alive, he would have nothing to say. Not even Chris Rivers says nothing bad about Joe. You know what I'm saying? Not even Chris Rivers. Liza only because of the music thing. All right, that's a different story. You know what I mean? That's a different story. But why isn't anybody, you know what I mean? And I'm the one that brought this up first, even before Panda Cop even said it. Why? Why isn't Getty talking about it? Triple C, Prospect, you know what I mean? Tony Sunshine, the whole clique. Why? Because Joe is the one that put everybody on. You gotta understand, if there wasn't no Joe, there wouldn't be none of that. There wouldn't be no Cuban Link. No, Cuban Link would have probably had to put himself on. Would he be so bitter nowadays? Still calling him a beluga? Oh, well, you know what I'm saying? This and that. Cuban Link is only bitter because he got cut in the face. Now, believe me, all right, I feel for you, my brother. Listen, got no problems with Cuban Link. You know, Cuban Link seemed like an actual dope, cool dude, all right? You know what I'm saying? He seemed like a cool dude. I met him once at SOB's when we performed with Chris Rivers. We took pictures and all of that. He seemed like a cool dude. He took pictures, you know what I mean? But I mean, he's just a little too bitter because of that cut. You know what I mean? And we just gotta keep stressing. I mean, that's the reality of it, all right? He's just bitter because he got cut in the face, all right? And he can never get Fat Joe back. You know what I mean? Because of that. You know what I mean? So can't we just all keep it hip hop and just, you know what I mean? Just keep it hip hop. Why can't Panda Cop ask Cuban Link about some other hip hop stories, man? Does it always have to be about Fat Joe? Come on, man. I want to hear some I want to hear some. I want to hear Cuban Link talk about being on the road. You know, meeting Wu-Tang, Bone Thugs and Harmony. I heard he almost got it into it with somebody from Bone Thugs and Harmony. I heard he almost got it in. You know what I'm saying? I've heard a lot of stories. You know what I'm saying? Why only gotta be about Fat Joe? Let's leave Fat Joe alone. Fat Joe's already established. I mean, Cuban Link is losing his establishment talking about Fat Joe so much. Am I right or wrong? Holla if you hear me. You know what I'm saying? Let's move on, Cuban. You know what I'm saying? And about Nori, the Drink Champs thing, and you know, I mean, you might have an opportunity soon to be on Drink Champs. I think so, because he just let Vlad on there, and they had an issue. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we just need to call Nori and talk to him. You know what I mean? Why not? Why not call Fat Joe and talk to him? And be like, yo, what up, Joe? Let's talk about this, man. You know what I mean? All right. We don't got to do no music together. But we can have a conversation. Maybe online. Maybe on Drink Champs. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we could do a boxing. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. But I'm keeping it on some funky shit. You feel me? Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Maybe you do have a chance to be on Drink Champs. You know what I'm saying? And you could explain your pain. And you know what I mean? You just gotta reach out, just like Vlad reached out to Nori. And look, he's on it. Regardless of what Lord Jamar and his it's not even beef, his problems with Lord Jamar and is, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Facts. Yo, it's your boy Hack to the Tech. To get that check. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Hit that like button, man. Hit that like button, man. Come on, son. It's your boy Hack, man. I'm back to attack like a rat, like a chitter to that, rid of that, baby bat, net of that, get it that, that, tack, tack, rat. Yeah. Fact.